Today we're going to talk about using proportions to find the part. So when we're talking about finding the percent of a whole, we're talking about finding the part. We're going to talk about one method today, and then the next lesson we'll talk about another method, and then I'll give you kind of the chance to choose which method you prefer. So today we're going to be talking about the percent proportion, and before we do that, we're going to do a quick vocab review here at the top. A ratio is a comparison of two quantities by division, so I would really like you to write that on your paper. A ratio is a comparison of two quantities or two numbers by division, so that's why we have the fraction bar. When we write ratios, we can write them as fractions. The next vocab word is percent. Percent is a ratio comparing a number to 100. A percent is a ratio comparing a number to 100. So we talked about percent, meaning per 100. There are 100 cents in a dollar. Percent is another way to write a ratio, and it is always comparing it to 100 instead of just comparing two random quantities or numbers. And then the last one that I want to talk about is a proportion, the last vocab word. A proportion is an equation that states two ratios are equal. Again, I want you to write these down, so make sure that you're getting all three of these vocab words in your notes. A proportion is an equation that states two ratios are equal. Remember that equations have an equal sign. So we have two fractions with an equal sign between them, and that is a proportion. We know that those two things are equivalent or the same. And so the percent proportion says that part over whole equals percent over 100, or is over of equals percent over 100. Is our part, of is of our whole thing. And so part over whole equals percent over 100, or we can put is over of equals percent over 100. Things you should notice about this proportion that we're going to use today: the 100 never changes, it always stays the same. There are three other numbers in the proportion. There's the part, the whole, and the percent. In every problem, we're going to know 2 out of 3 of these numbers. So we may know the part and the percent. We may know the whole and the percent. We may know the part and the whole and not the percent. But no matter what, we'll know 2 of the 3, and then we'll be able to use cross products to solve for the one that we don't know. So we just have to solve for the one that we don't know. So that's where this is going to come in handy. If you open up your foldable, you'll see the start of our percent proportion problems that will start in the next video.